YouTube? Curtain6693 here to bring you gaming and anime news, as well as anything that I find interesting. Man, I think today I want to talk about Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 and just some of the bullshit, that Cyber Connect 2 has kind of been throwing us. Well, just to start off, let me get into just a quick review of the game. I think the game is great. I love the story mode. Although I do not like the ending, which I will get to in a second, but I do love the story mode. I love the fighting system. I love, what they've done with the awakenings. I still love the limited substitution jutsu. I thought it brings a bit of balance to the game. So, because like in Storm 2, let's face it, when you fought online, all you'd ever see was you'd see those same players that would just do the whole block thing over and over, and they just block everything. But I love Storm 3 a lot. Now, let me get to things that I don't like. The ending. I really don't like the ending, what they did. Now, I heard they released statements saying that the reason that they changed like that, basically, for those you don't know, and this is a spoiler, ahead. For those you don't know, what happens is at the end of the game, the part where, if you guys read the manga, that Naruto fights along Kakashi guy and Killer Bee. And they all fight Toby, and after they've knocked out the Jinchuriki and stuff, and they're out of the way for a second, they fight Obito or Toby, which everyone knows by now he's Obito. If you don't know, where the hell you been? Naruto uses our Rasengan, manages to hit him in the face, and then it's finally revealed that he's Obito. Well, in the game, what they did was they changed it to where Kakashi and Guy are out on some other battlefield. Then so it's just you and Killer Bee. Then what happens is in Naruto they have this cool cinematic sequence like it's like a final battle against Toby. I didn't mind that part. I thought that part was cool. And then Naruto he closes the fist and he hits him dead in his face, and he knocks him down, and then his mask breaks. And this is where the bullshit comes in. So what they decided to do was they decided to change it to where you never see his face, and he says that the hatred will still continue, it will never cease, and I'm going to come back and kill you all, some shit like that. And then he just disappears in a puff of smoke, or the smoke goes by, and next thing you see, he's gone. And now just like, oh well, shit, that's over then. And the Madara gets defeated by the 5 Kage instead of him pretty much kicking their ass and pretty much destroying Tsunade. And so he's gone off, and then everyone goes back. Long story short, everyone goes back to the village, and they're like, "Oh well, we'll be ready for him next time." And it's bullshit. Like, and they said that they changed it because they said they knew that the manga was going to update, and they felt like they didn't want to end on the cliffhanger since this may be like the last Storm game. And I was like, well, no offense. What they should have done was ended it where you see his face, where you see that he is Obito, and then it could have said to be continue, and then after the credits it could have said DLC coming to update the story. What they should have done was had it exactly how it should have been, and then they could have updated the game, like pay 400 Microsoft points here, or if you're using PlayStation, pay $5 here, you'll get an extra 2 or 3 battles, like you'll play as Sasuke and he's going to fight Kabuto, and then they'll have some battle scenes out there, and then pay another $5, and it'll have, I don't know, Naruto and them fighting Obito for a little bit, and then Madara shows up, and then you fight Madara for a little bit, and then you pay another $5, so on and so forth, just updating like battle to battle, or updating the story a little bit here. In my opinion, they could make it free. They could do that. But see, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting them to keep the game alive through episodic content which would just update the story, a little bit by a little bit, and then they could finish the game. They could finish it out that way. But they haven't done that, and I know that Full Burst, which I'll get to in a second. I know that's coming out, which you're gonna update it, but I'll get to that in a second. But another thing I didn't like about the game was I really wish they could have had like a tag team mode, like in multiplayer, like where you could press a certain button, like instead of support, you could hit a certain button and like your friend has his own team and you have your own team and you guys could switch out, like 2 on 2. Like that way, like that way you could have like cooperative online gameplay. That would be boss. I want to see that so bad, like a tag team Naruto game. That would be great. Um, what else I didn't like? What else I didn't like? The final battle, even though it was fun, but it was a little stressed out. And I have all the achievements for Storm 3 now. And let me tell you, getting S rank on that last battle is a biatch. A biatch. I had to look on YouTube and look at a video of somebody else doing that shit. And I kind of had to piece together what to do. But I can tell you, a quick tip is when you're facing a small Jinchuriki, when they're small in human form, take out the annoying ones first. Take out the lava dude, then take out the bubble dude. Like, take out the annoying ones first. Same thing for when you're facing the big Jinchuriki. Take out find out which ones are the more problematic ones. Take out them first. Now, when you get to the Seven Tails, which is that big ass fly thing, I've learned the best thing to do: spam enhanced shuriken and just keep spamming that shit. Cause it stops him in like stop motion shit, and he can't do anything about it. That's what I would do. And then for the Kurama part, just spam him with Biju bombs, and then Toby, just kick his ass. Pretty much that's that. But that's my little quick hint for that part. But I'm sure most of you guys figured it out by now. But yeah, that part was a bitch. But it was fun though. But I'm really just upset about the ending. Oh, character roster. So, as you guys probably know by now, they're missing some iconic characters such as the Edokages, the Seven Swords of the Hidden Mist, and they're also missing some updates for characters. And this is the biggest problem that I've seen a lot of people have with the game in general is the character roster. A lot of the character roster slots are actually just characters done just like you'll have like a version of Choji from the beginning of Shippuden. Then they'll have like another version of the War Choji when he gets skinny again. And why can they just put that on one slot and you just change costumes and the other one just has a different version of them, like they do with Naruto and Sasuke. Like they waste so many slots on characters. Like they say the game has so many characters, and it does have a lot of characters. I'm not getting wrong. It does have a lot of characters, but it's just the fact that a lot of those characters are really identical to another one, except they just may have a little bit of updates. But they could have just saved that slot for somebody else, and then could have had that character on the alternate costume list for that original character icon. And another, so you're missing characters, and also characters that didn't update, like Jugo. What the fuck happened with Jugo in his curse, his full body curse seal? Like when he was facing Rakage and them, at the Kage or something. You guys remember he goes like a full curse mark or something like that, where his old body he takes on a new form. What the fuck happened to that? They give him he has the same costume. What happened to update Sugetsu? Update some characters, man. Like some of the old characters from the old. They updated some, like Killer Bee. Now he has the Kazame sword, little shit like that. But like, there are still some characters they were missing, and they put in a couple of time skip characters. I guess they did that so they could have it with the like the characters that you play as in the ninja timeline. But I didn't mind them putting in pre-time skip characters. I like the time skip characters because, to be honest, I think some of them actually, in my opinion, are better than the original ones. Better than the Shippuden ones. I love the old Rock Lee, the young Rock Lee. He's boss. He is boss. I have a friend. He kicks ass with him. But I didn't mind that as much. I don't mind that as long as they update I don't mind them not updating those characters because they're done with. But the character that should have been updated, they should have updated by now. And that's the main problem that I have. So then a couple of weeks ago to a couple months ago, they talked about Full Burst, which is going to be based, I guess, like a DLC Game of the Year edition where you get, they say 38 or all the DLC costumes, and you get it goes like a couple chapters ahead in the story to where Sasuke and Itachi fight Sage Kabuto, and it's just like one new character's confirmed. So you mean to tell me that we got to pay a whole new fucking game for one new character and some costumes and I guess remastered visuals and cutscenes? They look fine. They look fine. There was no need to update them. They look fine already. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm complaining about that, but I'm just saying, like, they haven't talked about any of the other characters. They haven't talked about, I'm not sure, I think they said they may fix the frame rate, because, you know, Madara Uchiha, whenever you use combos with him, especially online, it slows the game down, which, in, I don't understand that, but the biggest problem a lot of people have is the character roster. Like, and they said that they weren't able to put in the fucking DLC characters into the game because something like the coding or something like that's bullshit. You guys have the same. You guys could put in Madara Uchiha who can slow down the fucking game, but you can't put in the Edo Kages. How? What is? What? You didn't have no space? Is that it? You couldn't figure out the coding, but you could put them into the story mode with a full move set, full jutsu, full combos, all that shit. But you couldn't transfer that data over to where we can play it on our controllers. Is that too hard? I mean, I'm not a video game designer, but I mean, come on. You can put in a character that'll slow down the game, but you know you can't put in a character. You can't put in an Edo Tensei. It makes no sense. And so for Naruto Shippuden Full Burst, to put this short, Naruto Shippuden Full Burst is based, you know, like I said, the Game Year Edition. It comes with all the DLC in one character. I also did hear that it may be available as DLC for Storm 3, and I hope that's what it's for. And I know they said they won't be able to put in the Edo Kages, but I hope they get their head out their ass and stop lying on our ass with their bullshit and actually come out with the characters. So let me know what you guys think, man. I mean, am I excited for this? No, because, sorry, my phone's ringing, guys. But because Storm 3, Full Burst is what Storm 3 should have been. That's what Storm 3 should have been. And this bullshit that they keep, they're trying to make us pay more money for the same stuff, man. For the stuff that we should have gotten. So let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, favorite, subscribe. I'll update with more stuff as they talk about it. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy for Full Burst? Do you feel like we should have gotten the characters that we deserve? Tell me about some characters that you felt were missing in the game, or updates to characters. Tell me what you didn't like about the game. Just let me know. Courtesy 693 out.